YouTube for a while, so I'm really glad to be back. I've adopted a dog with my boyfriend, so it's been a big change in our lives, so that's why I've been kind of away from YouTube. But I hope to show him in my future videos because he's really cute. Yeah, so I do really miss being on YouTube, which is why I'm here to show you another bag today. As the title says, I'm reviewing a bag by Reed Krakoff, and this is kind of a bag. So this is the micro, this is a micro boxer, and if you've read the news lately, he actually is stopping production for a while, so it might be a little hard to find some of these bags, and especially the one I'm showing you, it might not be readily available. Personally, I found this on Guild.com, which is a website that you can get sample sales, but they also have really good sales for things that have gone out of stock. So I've looked everywhere, like I think Saks, Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus are all sold out of a lot of his stuff. Even his own website has gone, there's been a sale, like I think 50% or more, and I actually missed it, so I was really bummed. But yeah, so let me just quickly show you, and then I'll kind of get more into the detail. This is what it looks like. This is the dust bag. It's actually quite small. This one, like I said, it's a micro compared to other sizes that you might find of the same style. This is called the Micro Boxer again, and this is brand new. I just pretty much took it out of the box. So this is what it looks like. It looks really, the design's really cute. It's very minimalistic, but it's also very unique. You know, like you can tell that this is his. I still have some papers attached to here. So this is the front of the bag, I would say, and because it's the smallest size, it has a belt. On some of his bigger models, it's actually a tie. And that's what I really like about it, like the look of a string or a belt or something that's attached. So this is a bag. It doesn't have, it's a really small bag, so it doesn't really have feet, but if you look, you can see it has a leather pad sewn here. This is in the black and white color. As you can see, it's black but with accented white everywhere else. So it's really pretty. At the top, so let me just, at the top of one of the handles is attached a luggage tag, which you can actually write your name in if you want to. You can actually write your name, and it has a Reed Krakoff. None of his stuff is very overly, bam, this is me. So that's also what I like about it. This belt is removable. You could take this off, but you don't necessarily need to. So okay, the back is a slip pocket, like here, so you can slip. Let me see, do I have my phone? Hang on, let me get my phone. So, I have my phone, the Samsung Galaxy S6, and if I try to put it in here, it does fit. Sorry, I had to put it down so I can put it in, but the Samsung Galaxy S6 does fit back here, and that. So, very nice slip pocket. In the front, it's a, how should I do this? Okay, so there are these straps that you can just like remove, and then you can either unbutton this bag or the belt here, or you can just kind of lift this part up. So let me see if I can show you while doing it. It's a lot easier to do it when it's on my lap. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do it down here. So if you just slip it out of the belt, it just comes up, and it's held by a magnetic popper here. So if you unhook the popper and then slide it up, it'll open really easily. And in here, there's still paper, but again, you can easily fit a cell phone. This pocket's much bigger than the back pocket, so you'll definitely be able to fit it in there. Sorry, the light's changing really quickly, so let me just turn on the light. I was hoping to get some of the last sun left, but I guess it's setting much quicker than I thought, so bear with me. So anyway, that's the front, and you can, if you slide it back in, it's actually really easy, but it's just when I'm holding it up, it's a little more difficult. So it looks like that. And then if you want, you can slide these things back in here so that it looks all more put together. Alright, so now that we got to the outside of the bag, I'm going to look some more at the inside. The top has two handles, like I said, but you can also use this kind of belted loop, which you can unbelt if you'd like. And what this does is it holds these two straps together, but you can just leave it hanging on one if you'd like. This comes with a crossbody strap, which you could remove. There are little buttons here, or not buttons, like tabs, and you can like unbutton this part and then slide it off of this ring, and then you can take it off. But because the top handles here are so small, I think you can only put maybe your wrist on it, and that's it. So this crossbody strap is very useful. It does come with a kind of shoulder pad at the top, and it is adjustable, so you can make it shorter if you'd like. Inside the bag, I still have a lot of paper. Let me just remove it. Inside the bag is a kind of gray line, what do you call this, like a cotton canvas lining. It has one pocket here, one slip pocket, which has his name attached to it. So let's see if I can show you. There it is, his name tag, and then a slip pocket. And the rest of this is just one pocket right here. Okay, so just for references, again, my Samsung Galaxy S6 fits nicely in there, no problem, of course. Things that I've normally put in my bags before is my sunglass case, and it fits snugly in there. As you can see, not too much room left, but you could fit it in there. Another thing that I always have been showing in my past videos on bags is my Tory Burch Marion quilted wristlet. This is what I've been using for my wallet. It's great because if I'm going to work, I have a work bag, but I may not necessarily want to take my work bag everywhere, like if I go to lunch, so this is great. So this will fit in here very, very snugly. So I took the sunglass case out, so you can, excuse me, you can see that that's all that really fits in there. So if you're using this bag, I probably would not suggest using a wristlet because, I mean, you probably don't really need it since this is so small already. Let me just give you the dimensions really quick. Going back to the size, if you do want to carry a sunglass case and then some IDs and cash in the slip pocket, or even in this front pocket, it'll be fine. So it's very minimal. It's very like grab and go. The dimension of this bag is about 8 inches wide and about 6 inches tall, and then depth is about 2.5 inches. So yeah, that's just a rough estimate. And the handle drops are about 3 inches. The strap drop is I want to say, this is very crude, 12, about like maybe 19 or 20 inches to drop. I can show you what it looks like on me. For reference, I am 5'1", and if I don't, let's see what this is on. This is second to the shortest, so that's what it looks like. Let me just move this down a little bit. So that's where it's hitting me, like right near my hip. That actually works for me quite well, so I don't need any adjustment. Yeah, so going back into why I chose this bag, like I said, it's very unique. I've always had my eye on this, but because the price point is so high for it, it just didn't make me feel like the materials that they used was that good. So this bag is quite small, as I just showed you the dimensions. The inside is not even leather lined, it's just a canvas line. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but this bag was retailed for $990, which is a little too much. I think maybe just for me, but I don't know. I would say on average people don't think this is I mean, it's not like a steal, right? So I definitely think it's a very unique design, and I've wanted it for a long time. And because Reed Krakoff is stopping production and seeking, I believe from what I read, seeking more funding and rethinking their business model, I just had to get one before, you know, who knows if they'll ever come back. So I really love this design. If I could, I want this boxer in a regular sized, but I didn't see any on Gilt for sale, so I actually got this for about, I think, $400, which is half price, which is a great deal. It's still a lot of money for what it is, but I do really appreciate the whole look, style, and everything, because I mean, if you look at it, you know it's his. So, and it's not so bam, like this is me kind of thing. I think if you appreciate his style and know his bags, then you'll know it. But that's really the only reason why. It's fairly light on its own, which is why I like it. So if you do put stuff in it, you could. One bad thing about this is that there is no zipper, no buttons right here. Besides this, like I said earlier, the belt thing that you could clip this together. But it's really difficult to clip together and really difficult to undo. So in that sense, it's kind of not very convenient to actually have it together. I think if you're wearing it by your side, shouldn't be too bad, but if you do go into some really crowded and not so good areas, you might want to keep an eye on it. It is very snug, so like I said, it's really hard to grab something out without you noticing, but you do have to keep an eye out. So I haven't used this bag yet. I will definitely put it to some good use, but until then I'll have to leave you with this. I'll give you an update as soon as I actually use it and feel like I could give you a good opinion. But so far right now, just first look, it's amazing. Gilt's website, at least from what I saw, had it incorrectly described in terms of size. So I hope that this the measurements I just gave you would give you a better idea of what it actually looks like. So hopefully you find this helpful, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.